Namaste, yogis. My name is Nancy Ignatin. I'm teaching chair yoga today. This is a series of 4. We're on lesson 2, and I hope you enjoy it. And I want to let you know that Namaste means the light in me salutes the light in you. And we use that to say hello and goodbye. It's a nice way to think about it. So before we do anything, we're going to do some breath awareness. So I'd like you to pull the fleshy part of your buns back so you're sitting right on top of your sit bones. Feet are flat on the floor. Side out. Yeah. Open your mouth wide. Inhale. Exhale. Wide mouth. Good. Let everything go. So breathe and close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. And we're going to start with some going inside with our eyes closed or gazing at a point. And just notice that without really thinking about it, just going inside and listening and witnessing, everything seems to get calm. And choose a number between 1 and 10. 10 is the most stressed you can imagine yourself. 1 is the most relaxed. And see where you fall right now. Thoughts and feelings will definitely come up. We've survived because of our thoughts and feelings over the thousands of years. So when you notice your mind wander, just bring it back to the breathing. It's absolutely fine. Try not to criticize yourself or judge yourself in any way. Let the witness self, the part of us that never judges or changes, let that part come out now. And just go inside and breathing through your nose without changing it or judging it. Two more breaths. And very gently crack open the eyes. Take a breath or two and notice how you feel. So let's do some 3-part breath now, which is what we use in all the poses. So let's place our hands on our belly, right on your belly button, and breathe into your hands now. And notice that the belly pulls out a little bit, and exhale, maybe it pulls in. Just imagine it. Press all the old air out on the exhale and breathe. The balloon inflates in your belly, and exhale, the balloon deflates, pulling back toward the spine. Press all the air out on the exhale. And notice the pause at the end of the exhale before you inhale. Inhale and exhale. Pause. Inhale and exhale. Take a few more breaths just like this on your own. Let your elbows be under the shoulders. Soft shoulders as you breathe. Soft jaw. Soften anywhere that feels unsoft. 2 more breaths. And at the end of this exhale, take your thumbs around the back of the rib cage, fingers in front, and breathe now into the belly and the ribs. The ribs expand. Exhale, the ribs pull in towards center, belly pulls in towards spine. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Smooth, comfortable breath. If the breath gets shallow or choppy, back off until it's smooth in any pose we do. Soft shoulders, soft back of the neck. Inhale and exhale 2 more times. And at the end of this exhale, take your hands to the top corners of your chest, what we call your heart space, and breathe into belly, ribs, all the way up into your hands now. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Notice the pause. Inhale, belly, ribs, upper chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. And if you're particularly agitated today, you might want to lengthen out the exhales, which is where the release is. 2 more breaths. Feel your sit bones on the chair. Soft shoulders. And then at the end of the exhale, place your hands down on your knees and go back to breath awareness. Just watching the breath without guiding it or judging it or doing anything to change it. Smooth, soft breathing. Light in you. Can everyone hear? Everybody okay? Thumbs up? Okay. So have your feet on the ground. You'll see that I am using these blocks because I'm less than 5 feet tall and my feet have never touched the ground. So I put my feet on blocks. And then I have beautiful right angles from my toes to my ankles, to my ankles to my knees, from my knees to my hips, and my hips upward. Sitting in mountain pose, this is called sitting mountain. And let's start with some breath awareness. So just breathe through your nose. The other thing I want to tell you about that's nice to have is a pillow. Maybe you want to get one, because when we do the relaxation pose, you can put it behind, which gives you some extra support, and we may use it for other poses as well. So if you have one, it's nice to have. Then at the end of the exhale, place your hands on your knees and go back to the original breath awareness for a moment, just watching and noting any changes, but not expecting anything. There may not be any changes, and that's fine, or everything may be different. Keep breathing. So we want to use that 3-part breath through every pose, and we're going to start by loosening up every joint. So place your foot out and just wiggle the toes and flex and point the ankle. Inhale and exhale. And let's just turn the ankle. You can start with either foot, it doesn't matter. Turn the ankle one way, breathing. Make sure you're breathing, otherwise it won't release. Hold it, take a breath. And move the ankle the other way. Flexing and pointing and flexing and pointing. Toes extended and spread if you like. Stretching the toes. Now, if you have the ability, place your left ankle on the right thigh and just massage the feet, the toes, the little neck of each toe. You can do this by taking a pillow if that makes it easier and placing it on there too. For me, it's just easier to have it on my knee. And just lengthen the neck of each toe and take your thumb into the ball of the foot. Doesn't that feel good? And really, it's not good or bad or right or wrong, it just is. And I'm circling the ankle and I'm moving my thumbs back to the arch on both sides of the foot. Keep breathing while you're doing this. Try not to hold your breath. And then go to the heel and the back of the heel. Yeah, feel. And just do anything that intuitively feels good. Don't forget the top of the foot and the ankle a little bit. We're going to do the ankle too. And then take the foot and place it down next to the other foot. Put your hands on your thighs or your knees, close your eyes, and go inside and feel that foot that you just massaged. Notice the difference between the 2 feet. Keep breathing. Breathe into both feet at the same time. And let's do the other side. So take the other foot, place it on the thigh, or not directly on the knee, on the thigh. And let's first, we'll extend that foot first. Sorry. Let's extend it and turn the ankle and flex and point and flex and point. And then turn the ankle one way, breathing. Inhale, exhale. Take a breath before you do the other side. Spread the toes. And let's turn the ankle the other way. Good. If you have any joints that disturb you here, you don't have to do this. But if your joints feel okay when you do it, it can feel incredibly good afterwards. And now extend that right ankle, or which ankle on the opposite thigh. And let's massage the tips of the toes, pads of each toe, and of course the neck of each toe. Take a minute on each one, give it a little loving attention. Tell it I love you. And now, breathing here, with a 3-part breath, move down to the ball of the foot. Sometimes the ball of the foot can be very sensitive. And I'm also massaging the top of my foot with my other fingers. And start moving down to the arch on both sides of the foot. Moving down toward the heel. Massaging the back of the heel. Sometimes that gets very stiff for me. And then maybe just see how the ankle is working here. You don't have to do this, but it's nice just to see. And massage the foot while you're breathing a little bit more. 2 more breaths here. And then very gingerly take the foot, give it help, and place it back on the floor and feel both feet. Keep breathing. Close your eyes. Sometimes it's really helpful to go inside. And now take your hands, place them behind your thigh, it doesn't matter which one, and flex and point again, but this time think about the calf and the shin. Give it some support with your hands. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Place it down. Take a breath here and feel the difference, if there is one. And let's do the other side. So lace your hands behind the thigh on the other side and think about extending and flexing and pointing, this time through the calf. So it's inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. And then place the foot down. Take a minute and breathe. Feeling the echo of what you've just done. So we're moving up the body now. We're going to circle the knees, and you might have to bring your seat a little bit forward on the chair to do this. And just make knee circles, little baby circles. And you'll notice this goes into the hips too. That's fine, because we're getting there next. So inhale, exhale. So it's inhale 12 to 6 o'clock, exhale 6 to 12. Stop. Take a breath. And then let's go the other way. Inhale, exhale. You may find that your knee circles are better on one side than the other. That's fine. Just do the best you can. It doesn't even matter. We're not here with any expectations. Come to stillness. Feel both legs. Breathe. Always breathe. If you don't know what else to do, just breathe through your nose. So moving on up to the hips. So let's do some real hip circles now, as opposed to the phony ones we just did, right? Inhale, exhale. So it's inhale 12 to 6 o'clock, exhale 6 to 12 o'clock. Take a few more hip circles. Pause at 12 o'clock. Take a breath. Take 2 breaths, because the hips really talk to you, don't they? Yeah, let's go the other way. Inhale 12 to 6, exhale 6 to 12. You can bring the rest of your torso in it if you like. Just do what feels good. Moving up the body. So, come to stillness now. Take a few breaths here, just feeling what we've just done. And you may not feel anything, or you may feel everything, and it doesn't matter. Know that whatever is supposed to happen is happening anyway. And let's see about our side ribs. So let's just bend to one side, inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side, just bending carefully. Keep the knees together if you can, but if they separate a little, it's okay. Inhale back to center. Exhale down. We don't have to go very deep. In fact, I'd like you to keep both sit bones on the chair. Yeah. One more time, each way. And then just bring your hands to your knees. Take a breath and go inside again. Close your eyes if it helps. Now, just before we do the shoulders and the neck and the head, just notice the body from the neck down. Notice any changes, but don't expect any. Doesn't matter. Beautiful. So let's do a few shoulder rolls now. And be careful with your shoulders. You can place your hands on your shoulders if you like. And just roll. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Come to stillness. Go the other way. Inhale, exhale the other way. Yeah. And don't make these circles bigger than you're ready to do. Listen to your body and respect its restrictions. Come to stillness. Place your hands on your thighs for a moment. Notice the difference between the two shoulders, if there is a difference. Keep breathing. Try not to hold the breath. I keep saying it. I gently harp. Let's do the other shoulder. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Yeah. Keep breathing. Make sure you're breathing instead of holding your breath. Rhythmic breath. Come to stillness. Let's do the other side. Inhale, exhale, go the other way. And you'll notice some creaks and pops. As long as they don't hurt, you're actually fine. In fact, you're releasing tension. Those creaks and pops are tense places. Now, come to stillness. And if you like, we can do both shoulders at once. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Inhale, bring your wrists and elbows into it. Lovely. Yeah. Wonderful. Let's go the other way. Inhale back and up. Exhale forward and down. Don't do anything that your body tells you not to do. Not your mind. Your mind will go, oh, I can do this. No. We want to listen to the body and respect it. Now, sit with your palms up for a moment. Elbows right under the shoulders. Fingers extended, or let them curl. Whatever they naturally want to do. And let's do some neck exercises. Take the left hand, place it on the opposite earlobe, tilt the ear toward the shoulder, and let the right hand come out. And feel the long line as you breathe from your middle finger all the way down your neck, all the way down your arm, right into the fingertips. Maybe you want to nod and shake your head a little. Don't go beyond your edge. Just move whichever way intuitively your body says to move. I like to feel this right here where the neck meets the shoulder. Keep breathing. And then inhale, exhale, bring that hand down. Feel the difference between the left and the right. Keep breathing smoothly through. And let's do the other side. So we take the other hand, my right hand, place it on the left earlobe, tilt the ear, and extend the hand and the fingertips down. Keep the fingers active. Keep breathing. Nod and shake a little bit. See what feels good. Don't go any farther than is comfortable. Be sweet to your body. 2 more breaths. And let the hand go. Bring your hands to your knees or your thighs. And let's do a couple more neck exercises. Inhale, look up. Don't throw your head back. No whiplash, please. Exhale, chin toward the chest very slowly. Inhale up. Exhale down. Thoughts and feelings. What are your thoughts up to? What are your feelings up to? Just check in. And tilt the ear toward one shoulder. Inhale up. Tilt it toward the other shoulder. Bring it up. Inhale. And do some just nose circles. Tiny, tiny circles. And make them bigger if it feels okay. Bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then make them smaller again. Smaller, 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 smaller. All the way back to the beginning. Take a breath. Feel. And let's also do the other side. So the nose goes the other direction. Little teeny tiny circles first. And then bigger if you like. If it feels okay. Explore. Don't be afraid to play. But always respect your body and your edge. Bigger and bigger circles, and now start to make them smaller again. And then just come to stillness. Take a breath or 3 and feel the body. How does it feel? Does it feel, we're not comparing in the past really, but we just want to notice any changes that take place. Does it feel okay? Does it feel comfortable? Does it feel raggedy? What does it feel? Just go inside. I spend a lot of time on self-exploration in my classes. So now, let's stand up. So glide yourself forward in the chair a little bit. Press all 4 corners of the feet down and rise up to stand slowly, if it feels okay. Now I'm going to move my chair, and you might want to move it too, so that we can have a mirror image. I'm going behind my chair, standing up straight, bending my knees, grab the seat of the chair, straighten my legs, and make a quarter turn to the left. And place the chair down, if you have a mat, on the mat. And so you can see me. Okay, so now let's talk about mountain pose, which is standing mountain pose. We were in seated mountain before. So we'll take it from the ground up. The feet are right under the as-is bones, those pointy hip bones. Inhale, the toes up. Exhale, place them down as if you were placing them in sand. So they're long and relaxed. Now here's the part that I love. Now think about lifting your kneecaps and hugging all the muscles around the leg bones, right? Lifting the arches from the inside all the way up into your crotch, basically. Now, what about the hips? Move them forward and back. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling, find neutral. Yeah. Now, the tailbone is not tucking, but it's pointing down toward the floor, right? Now, feel the natural curve in the spine. Place your hands on your rib cage. Broaden the collarbones. Shoulders away from the ears. Hands to the side. Chin toward the chest. This is perfect mountain pose. Everything is supported by everything appropriately. Nothing is overworking. Nothing is underworking. So what happens is if we slump, other muscles have to take over. So if we're standing tall, all muscles support all bones the correct way. So now come to the chair, turn your feet. Now that we're in mountain pose, we're going into a pose called Warrior One. So standing in mountain, step back so that your elbows have a micro bend in them. And step back with the right foot. Now, the left foot is straight ahead, right? The right foot, you're on 2 train tracks rather than a balance beam. And the right foot is at a diagonal slightly. The hips face straight forward. Hands on the back of the chair. Inhale, exhale. Bend that front knee. Don't let it go past your toes. This back leg stays pretty straight. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, make your stance a little bit shallower. Bring that back foot in. But if it's too shallow, step the foot back. Keep it at a slight angle here. This is Warrior One. Gaze, your drishti is straight ahead. Now, if this feels okay and you want to do this, you can take your right arm up and your left arm if you want. If you're not feeling steady, maybe you don't want to do both arms or either arm. This is Warrior One. Let me say a word about warrior poses. Step up and stand in mountain pose. Warrior is not necessarily a warmonger in yoga. In fact, nonviolence is prized. Warriors fight if they must, but only as a last resort. What makes them a warrior is their confidence and their strength and their solidarity. So we're learning how to be solid warriors too. So let's do the other side. Take a breath first. And step back with the left foot on 2 tracks. The right foot is absolutely straight ahead. The left foot is slightly to the diagonal. Hands on the back of the chair. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the front knee. Don't let it go past your toes. Now, I'm finding this is a little narrow on this side. So I'm going to step back a little, but only if it feels good to you. Warrior pose. Stay and breathe. If you want, raise the left hand. If you want, and your body allows, raise the other hand. Gaze at that point. The drishti is going to help you stay balanced. And if you feel unsteady at all, keep the hands on the back of the chair. Tailbone, by the way, is right down between your feet. Stay here and breathe. 2 more breaths. And inhale, straighten the front leg, never hyperextend any joint, and step up to mountain pose. Go inside, close your eyes, and take 3 breaths and feel Warrior One. Breathe here. Beautiful. So now we're going to do Warrior Two, of course, right? So Warrior Two is a little different. The feet stay where they are facing forward, but the body comes out the long way. So I'll show you what I mean. So step back, a pretty medium to large step with your right foot. This time, this is at a 45-ish degree angle. It's a little bit more slanted than before. The left foot is facing straight forward at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, exhale, bend the front knee over the ankle. Bring your torso to the side so you're facing me. Place the hand out front. You can use the chair if you want. This is Warrior Two. Again, the tailbone is right down between your feet. Look over the front middle finger. Long waist, broad shoulders. Feel the length between fingertip and fingertip. And you don't want to be in the future. You don't want to be in the past. You want to be right in the present, right? Stay here and breathe if it's comfortable. If you want to come out, straighten your knees and bring your feet together. If you like it, stay put. Beautiful. So now to come out, step up and grab the chair. We have another side to do. Take a breath first. I lied. Take another breath. And when you're ready, step back with the other foot. Maybe I should turn this around so you can see me. Okay. Step back with the other foot. The foot is at an angle. If you have a mat, think about pointing these back toes toward the left corner of your mat. And inhale, exhale, bend that front knee. Don't let it go past the toes. Tailbone down between your feet. Find a point to gaze at. This is not a good place to close your eyes. Gaze softly. Don't glare. Gaze. And then spread this foot and go into Warrior Two on this side. Again, make sure you can still see your toes. You can hang on to this chair if you prefer. I like to lean on it here. Look over the front middle finger. Stay for 2 breaths. And then grab both hands of the chair and step up to mountain pose. And feel mountain pose and feel the remnants, if you will, of the warrior poses. Notice your body. Notice the posture, because these standing poses are great for posture and they work everything. So we're going to go into a chair-assisted downward facing dog now. So again, stand in mountain pose, have a slight micro bend in your elbows, and little inchy, move your toes back and bend from the waist, not your back, from the hip creases right here, until you're in an L shape or approximately an L shape. You don't have to go down very far. Knees can be soft. Head is between your arms. Downward facing dog. Tailbone pointing away from your head. Little tone in the belly to protect your back. Take 3 breaths here. Two more breaths. And then little by little, walk your feet in. As you're walking your feet, inching, slowly begin to straighten up. Use the chair for assistance and come all the way in and turn into mountain pose. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. So now we're going to do a pose called tree pose, which is great for balance. And I don't know about you, but as I get older, my balance that used to be pretty good is not as good as it used to be. This is a way to strengthen those balance muscles. So standing in mountain pose, let's start with the left foot. Take the left foot, take the right foot, row roots down and lift the left foot so that the heel is on the ankle of the right foot and the toes are on the floor. This knee turns out. This is tree pose. If you want to let go, you may, and bring your hands to namaste, but there's no need. You can always stay with the chair. If you're in namaste, you can come to flowering tree, raise your arms, keep energy in the fingertips. Gaze at that point, that's very important. Don't let your mind move. 2 more breaths. Bring your hands together up ahead. Bring your hands down to namaste. Terra firma. Mountain pose. Feel tree in your body. Now, if you want to move the chair, this is the way to move the chair. Bend your knees and straighten your knees with the seat of the chair and move it to the other side. Bend your knees very carefully. That's it. And we're going to do tree on this side. So stand in mountain pose. Yeah, doesn't that feel good? And without thinking about it, notice how tall you're standing. I'm going to stand a little taller in just a minute. So the left foot is straight ahead. The right foot, the toes stay on the floor, the heel at the ankle. The knee turns out a bit, but don't give yourself a Charlie horse. There's no need. If you want to let go, hands to namaste. Gaze at that point. That's what's going to keep your mind and your body steady. Notice I said both of them. Inhale, exhale, gaze, soften. If you want to go to flowering tree, please do so. Energy in those fingers. Take 2 breaths. And inhale, exhale, bring the hands together. Come to namaste. Drop the foot. Stand in mountain. Beautiful. So now bring your chair whichever way you like. Again, using your legs to lift it. I'm going to sit right down in the center. Stay mindful. In fact, I'm going to move up here so I can practically whisper. If I get too loud, just let me know. Terra firma. So lift the fleshy part of your buns back so that you're sitting right on top of those bones. And sit up tall, but be relaxed. Feel the natural curve in your spine. And go inside and scan your body now. Just feel how it feels after those poses. And there's no good or bad, as I said, or right or wrong. It's all good, actually. It's all good. Even though there's no good or bad, right? So notice your feet. Just notice your feet. Breathing comfortably here. Let go of all the 3-part breath too. Just breathe normally. Make any little movements you need to make so you can really relax. And notice your ankles. Your shins and calves. Your knees. your quads and hamstrings. Hips and pelvis. Your rib cage and all those lovely, lovely organs inside. Again, it's not necessary for a road map, but you might think about your stomach and spleen on the left, your liver and gallbladder on the right. And on both sides, inside the rib cage in the back, the adrenals and the kidneys, lovingly protected by the rib cage, hugging with the rib cage, sparkling now that they've been detoxed partway, sparkling with prana, life force. Moving up to the heart center, see if you can feel your heartbeat and your lungs breathing in your chest. And move around to the back and see the ribs there breathing and moving. And in the center, of course, the spinal column, where all of this fun begins. Feel how much room you've made in between the vertebrae. And feel the sparkling cleanness in between the vertebrae. Moving up to the tops of your shoulders. Your upper arms and elbows. Forearms and palms. All 10 fingers. See each finger in your mind's eye soften and curl and release its tension. The front and back of your neck. Soften your jaw. Relax all the facial muscles, including all those little baby muscles all around your eyes. Feel them soften and go smooth as silk. The crown of your head. Now relax your whole body lying on the floor, sitting on the chair, softening, opening, and relaxing. Effortless breath, relaxed body. Nowhere to go and nothing to do except to breathe and be aware. So, of course, let go of the control of the breath and just let it breathe you, basically. Feeling Your breath moving in your belly as you breathe. Moving through your lungs. Through your sinus cavities. Through your nostrils. And noticing perhaps if one nostril is taking more air in than the other. It's not a big deal. Just notice. That's all we're doing is noticing. Paying attention. Observe your body breathe. Allow yourself to focus on one particular area of your body. Maybe your belly or wherever, whatever feels good, and just breathe your natural breath into that area. And of course, when you notice your mind wander, and it will, just bring it back to the breath. And just allow everything to come into your purview, your mental purview. And notice again your elbows and your palms. Relax your belly and your lower back. And see if there's one area that you can breathe into and relax into even more. Effortless breath, relaxed body. Breathing, relaxing, watching, and feeling. Invoking a quality of spacious awareness. Acknowledging your linear, rational mind that serves to compare and judge and seek and understand. Nothing to do here except to breathe and watch. And let your awareness be like a vast, spacious feeling inside, outside. You may find that the boundaries of your body kind of mesh together. You're not quite sure what's air and what's you. Breath smooth in the center. There's just nowhere to go, nothing to do except to just be. Be present for this moment. Because really that's all there is the present. Feel the radiance of effortlessness. Who are you in the absence of struggle? Who are you undefended and undistracted? Who are you? Radiate out the fullness of who you are. And let go into effortless being. Begin to lift and deepen your breath again. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists and ankles, bringing circulation back into your body, bringing your consciousness back into this room. And if it helps to wake up, press the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth and gently begin to move your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just do what feels good to you. Beginning to revive and come back into this world that we know so well. And just notice your breath, how soft it's become. Notice your whole body. How does it feel? What's different? What's not different? Doesn't really matter. We don't need to compare, but how does it feel in the present moment? And listen. Take a minute and just close your eyes again to listen inside and see what your body is telling you. What is your mind telling you? How's your breath? And listen to this poem. Who are you? Who is the one sitting inside of you, listening, watching, and feeling? What do you feel? Where do you feel it? What do your eyes notice as they observe the world and as they look within? Who are your parents, your ancestors? Where did you come from? Where are you headed? What is your goal? Who are you right now? How does your body align with your mind and your soul? Who are you in silence? Who are you in sound? Who are you in motion? And who are you when you're still? What is your relationship to earth, water, fire, air, space, to the sun, moon, stars, with animals and plants, with buildings and computers and cars, with each other, with yourself. So gently open your eyes, bring your hands to Namaste, and go back to the number between 1 and 10. 10 was the most stressed, 1 was the most relaxed. See if it's changed. And remember my favorite old Chinese proverb that says, tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. You will now. I can't say that, but I think you'll appreciate your day a lot.